So welcome back to the season finale of the Manchester United FIFA 20 career mode here on the channel. We have been reviving the Red Devils this season, and it's gone quite well so far. We are in contention for the title. The last few games of the Premier League, I admit we struggled last episode, but today in the season finale, we've got title contenders. We've got the last few Premier League games on the line. A lot is on the line. A potential FA Cup final if we go ahead and beat Brighton in the semis. We'll take a look at our schedule this episode. It is going to be quite an easy kind of fixture list. We've got an easier schedule. The last few episodes were a bit harsh on us, but with a potential FA Cup final in the mix, who knows what will happen? Will we do the domestic treble? The domestic treble is on the line, basically. Have the boys got it in them? Will they go ahead and compete domestically? Will we dominate domestically like Man City did in real life last season? That is what we're aiming to do here. So if you're going to enjoy the season finale and you're keen for season 2 to get underway, make sure to slap a like down below, hit subscribe and turn on notification for some more FIFA career mode content coming to your screens. Follow me on Twitter, link is in the description, and also comment down below who we should sign, what we should do, and things we should look out for in season 2. Let me know. You'd think it's just a regular game up against Watford at home, but no, they're sitting 4th in the Premier League and they were once top of the table, so we got to be wary of them. Let's get straight into this match. The first team is up for this one against the Hornets. It's Old Trafford. It's against Watford. Let's go and get this dub. The stage is set. We can't afford to slip up like last episode. There were too many games where we dropped points, and now we're at home. We're in for a big night tonight. Watford come up to town, and we've got a job to do here at Old Trafford. We need to get the job done. This is where we need to prove ourselves, prove our quality. The George Best Tifo, the banner, is out tonight at the Stretford end, and the points need to be picked up after a heavy defeat to Man City in the last episode. It is going to be a big night tonight. That is a lovely view of Old Trafford. It's such a beautiful sight to behold. And here is how we line up. We're sticking with the back four that got us the clean sheet away at Brighton. Bailly and Lindelof are going to be that partnership. Milenkovic, Savic and Pogba back in the midfield. And we've gone with a bit of a different attacking combination. We've got Bailly, Havertz, Martial and Rashford up top. Usually Havertz was on the wings, but now we've got both Bailly, or Martial on the wings. But enough about that. Let's get straight into this match. Savic with a cheeky little header, and Rashford will try to find Martial. Second attempt successful. Martial crosses in. It's bobbling in the box. And it's Kai Havertz, the number 7. His first game in the midfield as a number 10. And there you go. Take a look at him, United fans, because he has been a sensation this season. The German has come across from the Bundesliga and has taken the Premier League by storm. He has taken charge of this United side, and it's a dangerous bobbling ball in the box from Martial. You put it in the mixer, you're going to get a result, and there it was. Havertz to smash it in. The Watford defense do not know what's hit them there. First shot, first goal, and it's 1-0 up for Sir BCHD's men. Havertz again, he's just in the mood tonight, you can tell with this boy. And now we're moving the ball quite swiftly here. Martial waiting for a ball on the left mid, and Rashford doing a lovely job reciprocating ideas with the Frenchman. And now he's back to Marcus Rashford. We'll find Havertz again. We're just toying with Watford here. We're just asserting our dominance early on, and now Wan-Bissaka's even roamed forward. What can we do here? Let's be patient with it. Bailly, the Jamaican, finds a bit of room, and he gets it, and Havertz could have got a double. It fell right in front of him. In for a big night tonight. He breezes past the defense. He is loving life in the middle of the park. And why haven't we done that change sooner? Anthony Martial, he'll cut back. Try for the defense. The Frenchman. It somehow bobbled up Bailly with the header, and it was weak. A dominant display in midfield, and now Marcus Rashford with the burst of pace. 1-on-1. And surely that's the second. It's just easy as you like for Marcus Rashford. He'll have a little giggle. And the number 10 adds to his goal tally here in the Premier League. Slotted into the bottom right-hand corner. The finesse shot. No one can stop this man. And it looks like we're on course for an easy 3 points. Liquid football, Sir BCHD's at the wheel. And we're playing like prime Barcelona. Havertz, take the shot, son. He took an extra few touches, but it doesn't matter. This man is world class. He's probably one of the best ballers at the club right now, and he's very worthy of that number 7. Takes the shot. Foster with the save, and then he just breezes past the Watford defense like they weren't even there. Welbeck. Oh no, through to Doucouré, the French midfielder, David De Gea. That's why we have him in goal. That's why he's the captain. That is going to be full time. Probably our most dominant display of the second half of the season. 3 points, an easy 3 points against a top 4 side in Watford. What are they doing up here in the Premier League table? We do not know, but it's another Sir BCHD steamroller of a performance, and thanks to that man Kai Havertz, we get the 3 points. I mean, you'd believe the second team can get the job done against Bournemouth at home. The Cherries, they're taking a trip to Old Trafford. That win has propelled us to the top of the table. We're 2 points clear at the summit. Can we make it 5? Come on, boys. Show us your worth. 1-0 it is. Gomez getting a goal in the 6th minute, as well as a yellow card for Taith Chong. That's all that happened in the match. I don't care because it's another 3 points. There we go. The goal scorer, he goes up and overall in training. He's been growing exponentially this season. Unfortunately, Greenwood is still injured. He might be injured for the rest of the season, but Gomes and Chong have been really impressing me in training. I mean, the rest of our games are very simmable and winnable. I mean, the only game I'm thinking of playing is the FA Cup final. If we get into it, if we're going to sim that and win it against Brighton, I assume we're going to get the W at Wembley. Right, Greenwood, injury update. He's back in 4 weeks' time. Yeah, he might make the FA Cup final. I'm not too sure, but the 18-year-old, he's still on the doctor's table. He's still on the sidelines, and hopefully he'll recover well. You know, why not? Let's take a trip to Villa Park. We're up against the villains, Aston Villa. They're around like mid-table, so let's just have a fun day out here in the Midlands. Let's go to Aston Villa and see what we can do. With days like this that were made for football, bright sunny day, it's a Premier League clash, and you've always got to love a trip to Villa Park. It is a spectacle. It is a great arena for football, and the Holt's End is out for this one. The 12th man for Villa. But there we go. Player to watch. Kai Havertz, 4 goals in the last 3 matches. He has really come into form. Let's go ahead. Let's go straight into this one. We're sparkling in the gold away, kid. Let's go. Pogba will find it through to Martial. The French connection already in this game, showing why they are not to be messed with. The number 9 makes his way into the middle. Saka will Ronaldo chop. Oh, that is some brilliant skill from our right back, and Havertz smashes it over. Now number 6, he'll fancy one from outside the box. Ref. There we go. We need a free kick from that. That's a red card offense right there, but he'll get a yellow. That's good. Hello. Pogba, mates. Oh, so close. Oh, sure. He's giving it straight back to big Wesley, and poor Pogba pushed off the ball. Back to Wesley. Bye! What are you doing, mate? The number 9, Wesley again. Someone stop this man. Here we go, Aston Villa. They've caught us on the counter-attack here. They've put it into the middle, and it's a wayward from El Mohammadi. Into Marcus Rashford. Oh, that is an exquisite ball from the German. Now what can Marcus Rashford do? One-on-one, Ronaldo chop. Oh, what? No, Lindelof. You've had a perfect half, and now this. Wesley, De Gea. No, lads. That is not the way you end off the first half. We've been dominating. We've been so close to getting the opener. And one defensive error. Aston Villa opened the scoring. Big Wesley, the number 9, he's been causing problems all game. He's having a little heart-to-heart with the manager. Back in. They're just toying with us at the moment. David De Gea, what are you doing? Punching the ball, you dip. Oh my god. You cannot be for real. So full time, we take a 2-0 defeat here away against Aston Villa. They proved to be a very tough opponent at home, and yeah, just like that, 2 wins in a row, we get a 2-0 defeat. We weren't at the races today, to say the least. But we got to move on from that defeat, lads. So BCHD's in the press conference room. We've got a massive FA Cup semi-final up against Brighton. I mean, we just smacked them 4-1 or 4-0 in the league, so I'm pretty confident going into this. We should be looking forward to an FA Cup final after this match. Aaron Wan-Bissaka did receive a red card in that Aston Villa game, so Diego Dalot will be filling in for him. Come on, lads, do the job away in Wembley. Come on, we all love a game at Wembley. We all love an FA Cup final as well. And we've edged it out. We've clinched it after it was 2-2 in extra time. Havertz and Rashford on the score sheet. We clinch it in pens. We won the Carabao Cup on pens, and now we've gotten ourselves into the FA Cup final on a penalty shootout as well. We got in the cup then. Who is it? Let's have a look. FA Cup final, and it is going to be Man City or Watford. Taith Chong going up to a 72 in training. The stats keep going up and up and up. Away to Palace in the Prem, and I mean, surely, lads, at Selhurst Park. We got the job done against them, I believe, was it in the Carabao Cup? Some cup competition. And there we go, 2-0 victory. Milinkovic-Savic and Martial getting the 2 goals, but Maguire off injured again. And it looks like Maguire's season is over. Big Slabhead, he's out for 7 weeks. He's on the medical table, and yeah, it's not looking good for him. It's an ankle injury. Don't worry though, we got big Iceman Lindelof at the back. He's ready to put in a shift. You can't ride it really. The stars have aligned here for a Manchester derby in the FA Cup final. That is going to be an absolute scorcher at Wembley as well for silverware. we're playing that 100%, lads. That is going to be our final game of the season. That is going to define whether we can complete the domestic treble or not. But we still have some Premier League action to deal with. We've got a game up against West Ham at home. We're 1 point off the top. This is our catch-up game. And the first team are out for this one. It is going to be a fiery encounter, so let's get it underway. Old Trafford has been a fortress for us. West Ham in abysmal form, and it's a 3-0 win. Savage again on the score sheet. Rashford and big old Daniel James off the bench to get a goal. Jimenez with a suspension, though. We are 2 games away from the Premier League title. All we need to do is get 6 points out of 6. And we're on course for that league title. And we've got to replace the squad. Jimenez has picked up a red card, which is not what you want to see. Greenwood is nearly back from injury. So let's go into this one. Southampton at home. We will be playing the final game up against Leicester. Come on, boys. Southampton, they've kind of been in all right form. See what we can do here. The first team, Old Trafford. And it's another thumping at Old Trafford. 2 for Martial, 1 for Pogba, and 1 for Savage again. So it's put us on course for the Premier League title. 3 points away at the King Power Stadium. Should surely see us win it. And I've no doubts we're taking it home, lads. So BCHD's confidence is through the roof. He's looking for his first major league domestic title here with United. And you'll see what we're made of, baby. Don't you worry. Hopefully the ribbons will be red. We're fighting alongside, Liverpool. We've got a few other title contenders in there. Could go down to the wire. Our Premier League decider and the FA Cup final are our last 2 games of the season. So 2 games, 2 trophies to be won. A domestic treble to get on our hands. Let's get it and let's go ahead and win this damn title. Here we are at the King Power in the Midlands again. Our last trip wasn't so good up against Villa. 2-0 away, but we're here against Leicester. It's a Premier League decider, a place where the Premier League trophy has been held aloft before. So obviously the Foxes are very familiar with the trophy, but this time they won't be lifting it. We'll try and lift it here instead. So the away fans are out in numbers. The home fans are out in numbers. It's the final match of the Premier League. We've got to treat it like a cup final because basically, it kind of is. Tony is in red-hot form going into this one. 2 goals in the last match. This is how Leicester City will be lining up today. They've got a pretty decent starting 11. Bloody Andre Silva up top. That's a banging signing for them. Tielemans as well. Got our strongest starting 11 here to win the title. De Gea is ready to lift it now. We've got to go ahead and do the job. Havertz, we're not making those same mistakes that we did in the Aston Villa game. Now, Kai Havertz again. First shot on goal. Should it be a first goal? It will be a first goal. You know it's going to be a first goal when Kai Havertz is in town. And the number 7, he's with some away supporters. They've broken the barricades down just to get a hold of him because he's that scorching hot. And now Marcus Rashford has put that one through. He's turned the provider, our main goal scorer this season. Lifts one through to Kai Havertz, and he's really come into form when we've put him into that number 10. You guys were calling out for it, into that cam position, and he has developed into a different beast under Sir BCHD. That is the way we wanted to start. 11 goals in the Premier League for him. Tony, he loves a little strafe dribble, does he? Now the Frenchman is bursting through. He'll strafe it again, and now after Marcus Rashford. Hello there. The number 10 can see the goal, but Ward will deny us of the second. Havertz, Rashford. Oh, this is brilliant, and it's poetry in motion. This is stupendous stuff. And again, the away fans, it's high fives all around because that is the second. You just can't write it. That is a beautiful football. BCHD ball on display here at the King Power. And not even Leicester can put into words how they feel about that one. They have just been rolled over there. And we get another. Got plans to, I'm sure we're going to cancel them, but it's Diabate with his trickery. And it's Andre Silva to nearly give us a scare in half the deficit. Savage, we're just asserting the dominance here. Pogba will see his fellow Frenchman in Tony Martial. Lifted it through. Marcus Rashford could have got the third. Hello, Leon Bailey. Leon Bailey's made his way into the box. He'll cut it back. And now finding Kai Havertz. It's a hat-trick hero. The German. He might even be our player of the year here at Manchester United. What a season he's had. What a Premier League game. He might have single-handedly won us the Premier League title this game. Leon Bailey with an adventurous run into the box. And Kai Havertz was there on the cutback to smash it home. And it's a first-half hat-trick from the German. Andre Silva is on a mission. He's a man on a mission. The Portuguese striker who'll cut back inside. He lays it off, and Leicester will get one back. It's the Portuguese combination. Adrian Silva will get a goal, and our defense fell asleep there. Lindelof caught off guard, and then De Gea can't keep the clean sheet. On Bailey. Rashford. It is champagne football at the moment. Kai Havertz wants the fourth. Here we are. Paul Pogba. Paul Pogba again. Paul Pogba will still have it. Paul Pogba goes. And Ward with another parry. Done the best of jobs, but it's back to the goal scorer, Adrian Silva. And he nearly bags a second. Here we are. Subs are on. We need to rest a few boys for Sunday's big clash up against City in the FA Cup final. Now, Paul Pogba. Will he cement the title for us? Back to Rashford. Oh, that is liquid, boys. That is champagne football from Man United, glistening here in the Midland sun. And there's the famous Pogba celebration. I've been waiting for it all season, and right in front of the away end, we celebrate the title. James Maddison getting a bit too close there. 1-2 between. Oh, the back heel. It's cheeky. It's brutal. It is filthy. It's another filthy assist from Marcus Rashford. Paul Pogba, he'll have that any day of the week. That is the Premier League title, ladies and gentlemen. And there we have it. It's been a long, hard, grueling season, but we managed to win the Premier League title at our first attempt, and the captain, David De Gea, cannot believe it. It's been a while for United now, and finally, after Sir Alex Ferguson left, the Red Devils, they've got the right man for the job, and Sir BCHD has shown why, as we've gotten an FA Cup final, the Carabao Cup we have won, and now we've added to the list the Premier League. The domestic title is now ours. We have finally done the job here, and the Red Devils can celebrate into the night, but not too hard, as we have the FA Cup coming up. But, however, David De Gea will lift it. One thing I was kind of let down by, oh, the ribbons are looking rather nice there. Red, white, and black, all United colours. Paul Pogba, they're the goal scorer. We're going to lift it at the King Power. One thing I was quite disappointed about when we won the Carabao Cup against Everton is that, you know, the custom manager, our customized manager, Sir BCHD, doesn't get his hands on the trophy though, but those were the players that did it for us. David De Gea lifts it high to the sky, and that has got to be one of the best feelings in world football, don't you think? Winning the Premier League title. Finally, we end the reign of Man City winning it year in, year out. It's taken till 2020. It's been a long wait. It's been a long 7 years. David De Gea will lift it to the travelling support, and I'm sure we'll take it back to Old Trafford for the trophy parade. I was quite disappointed, so BCHD won't get his hands on it, but it's just as good that the players will. I'll leave you with a few celebrations. And here we are, FA Cup final. It is one of the most famous events in the English footballing calendar. A Manchester derby in the final as well. You cannot get better than this. A mouth-watering fixture if you're a neutral. It is a very tense matchup if you're either a United fan or a City fan. Obviously, straight off the back of that Premier League victory against Leicester, we scraped it in on penalties. Man City had a pretty easy road to the final as well. We pretty much had an easy road to the final too. The oldest cup competition. The world is watching. Everyone has all eyes on this game. That is the trophy we're fighting for. We want to keep the ribbons red. And this is how Pep Guardiola's boys will be lining up today. He's got a very, very strong, a quality side in there. Aguero, Sane, Sterling, De Bruyne, Rodri. I mean, they're pretty much world class in every position. Tellez at left back as well. It is a fearsome side. But these are our lads taking centre stage. They're going to be on that Wembley pitch. It's their time to shine. Greenwood is back from injury, so he goes on the bench. Maybe even a super sub. Maybe even a cup final appearance. But these are our strongest starting 11. The side that won us the league, so you can't go wrong with these lads. They're going to give it their all, but it's going to be Kun Aguero to kick us off. Zadaway and Rodri will retrieve it in midfield. Pep Guardiola's team, they know how to play football, so we need to be wary. Brazilian going to conjure up here with Leroy Sane. Oh no, he's just glided past everyone. Raheem the Dream, the number 7. Oh, he's giving it off. He's a 1-2, and that could have been easily 1-0, but it's gone just wide of the post. Show a bit of heart, show a bit of desire, show a bit of urgency. And here we go, Tony Martial. He's still on goal here now. The number 9, all of a sudden, it's one-on-one with Edison in our first attack of the match. It is Martial. He's been a bit quiet towards the second half of the season, but the number 9 on FA Cup final day comes in with the goods. We withheld all that City pressure, and finally we get a chance to go up front, and we take full advantage. The red half of Manchester is extremely ecstatic with that. Breezed it past the Brazilian shot stopper in net. 1-0 to the Red Devils. Sergej Milinkovic-Savic finds the ball through to Kai Havertz. A little 1-2 between them. The Serbian takes a strike. Cleared off the line. Pogba back to Kai Havertz, and it's straight at Edison. Lovely, a lovely little run. And it's Kai Havertz this time off the post to deny the second. He's offside anyway. Alright, half time in the FA Cup final. It's a bit of a cagey opening first half, but it's the Martial goal to separate us. We're going to go in for a big second half. Man City, they're willing to get back into it. Oh no, Man City straight away. De Gea. Give it through to Sterling. Now Kun Aguero. Man City desperate for the equaliser. And Kevin De Bruyne. David De Gea denies him with the leg. But now back to KDB. Bailey gives it away. Poor first touch. What is going on? Big ball into Raheem Sterling. He'll touch it on. He'll give it through to João Cancelo. It's a slide tackle. And we were just talking about how Aguero scored so many goals against United in the past. Who run straight to Pep Guardiola in celebration. And that has got a sting. We concede the equaliser. It was very preventable there. A slide tackle and at the near post. Not what you want to see, but the Argentine will level the scores here at Wembley. To Rashford. And now it is Luke Shaw over the top. Kai Havertz, surely one-on-one with Edison, the German. Oh, he gets denied, and that was his chance to shine. That was his chance to become a United legend. Havertz. Pogba, he'll slip it through. It's Rashford. He'll prove himself here at Wembley. He'll take the strike at the near post. 5 minutes to go. Will this final go into extra time like the Carabao Cup? And Savage just off target. Nice. Come on, Fergie time. Fergie time. Pogba slipped it through to Rashford. It is a Fergie time chance, and it's going to be a Fergie time goal, and that might win us the FA Cup here. United get one over City, and there we go. It's our top Premier League goal scorer, Marcus Rashford. He's exhausted after that grueling FA Cup final, but he might as well have won the cup for us and won the derby as well. We've got redemption after we got destroyed in the Premier League against them. Paul Pogba perusing his way through the Man City midfield. And he'll get the assist as well. And it's all thanks to the Manc born and bred. He loves a goal against City as well, Marcus Rashford. No. Oh my God, David De Gea, did you just see what he did? Let's go, boys. We've done it on FA Cup final day. We didn't buckle. We survived the pressure cooker. That was the Manchester derby. And also the big final at Wembley. Kai Havertz yet again instrumental in that performance. It's an FA Cup final win. You'd love to see it. The last time was in 2016, I'm going to say, against Crystal Palace. And we've done it here. We've completed the domestic treble, the Premier League, the Carabao Cup, and the FA Cup. It's not like the treble back in 1999, but it's a treble of some sorts. The domestic treble is Manchester United. We've dominated here in England, and we're ready to take the European stage in season number 2. The Champions League awaits us. We've dominated it on all fronts, on most of the fronts besides the Europa League, but it's another trophy for David De Gea to lift. We lift the famous old FA Cup trophy here at Wembley. I'll leave you with the celebrations. There we go, a final look at the Premier League table. We finish on top as champions with 77 points. A bit of a low scoring tally there, but Liverpool are right behind us with 2 points, by 2 points with 75. Chelsea, Newcastle just outside, as well as Man City, Arsenal down in 9th. We'll take a look at the relegation zone. It is Crystal Palace, Southampton, and Sheffield United going down to the Championship. Barcelona and Bayern Munich in the final. It's not going to really matter to us. And it is RB Leipzig, the team who knocked us out in the Europa League. They're up against Dinamo Zagreb in the final. In terms of player contracts expiries, yeah, we're not going to renew the contracts of Grant, Borthwith Jackson, Dimitri Mitchell, and Aidan Barlow. I don't really rate him, to be fair, so they're going to be free agents going into Season 2. Farewell, lads. Good luck. But here are our main performers this season. We all know our top goal scorer, Marcus Rashford. 51 games, 29 goals and 15 assists. That is a brilliant return from him. Paul Pogba also had a season to remember with 16 goals and 14 assists. A combined 30 goal involvements here. Kai Havertz's debut season. The German took Old Trafford by storm with 15 goals and 10 assists. Anthony Martial had a decent little season. 9 goals and 6 assists. Mason Greenwood, Daniel James had a nice little season as well. A lot of room for improvement. Angel Gomez, 7 goals and 8 assists for Milinkovic-Savic. James Maddison, our English summer signing, came in and he started off well and then he kind of dipped off towards the end. Our January signing, Leon Bailey, came through and delivered, and then that's pretty much it for the rest of the team. We'll take a look and see David De Gea, if he made any clean sheets or whatsoever. 22 clean sheets for David De Gea. That is remarkable. In terms of growth, no one got near Angel Gomez. It was pretty much on training all season. He got nearly up to an 80, a plus 11 in growth towards his overall. We'll see how dynamic potential changes that in season 2. Taith Chong up to a 74 as well, plus 9. Mason Greenwood, the next big thing in Manchester, plus 8 to his overall. It's all growth. We're all going up here at United, and I'm very impressed with the youth development so far in season 1. So that is going to be our first season done and dusted. We've won the domestic treble. Don't know why our manager rating is so low, but we'll call it a day there as Manchester United season 1 comes to a close. Hopefully you did enjoy season 1. Let me know down below who we should sign, what we should do, any recommendations as we're going into the Champions League. 6 episodes. We're into season 2 now. It's only a little sneak peek. Don't get carried away, but it will be starting very, very soon. So if you did, go ahead and enjoy season number 1. Make sure to smack a like down below, hit subscribe and turn on notifications for more career mode content and for more BCHD in your life. Follow me on Twitter, link is in the description. Comment down below any suggestions, signings or things we should do. And thank you so much for watching. Have a lovely day. I'll catch you all on season 2.